Hey, we're live. Hey, guys and girls, welcome to the show, the Froggy Nights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait for some people to get on here. Tonight, if you guess how many, and I want to get some more people on. If you guess how many drops are in Trump's speech tonight, you're gonna win this. It's a T-shirt, brand new. Looks just like this. Do, 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 do. Okay. If you guess how many drops are in the speech tonight, I'll keep repeating this for a while for more people can get on. If you guess how many drops, Intel drops, are in Trump's speech tonight, and you send that to the Frog News Network at gmail.com, and it'll tell me what time everybody's email comes in, you'll win a brand new T-shirt that just came in. And I will ship it out to you. Just tell me what size and your address, and I'll send it to you. How many drops was going to be in this speech tonight? I'm going to let some more people to get on. But that's pretty cool. Don't forget, Liberty Water. We got a question tonight. Let me put that on for you. Well, we got just a few people on here. Give you a better chance to win this prize right here. Which founding father signed the Declaration of Independence only later to recanted the Declaration of Independence? Answer that question and send it also to the Frog News Network at gmail.com. If you have the correct answer, you will win a 6-pack of sport water from Liberty, courtesy of Liberty Water. Great spring water. Tastes better than any water I ever drank. I'm going to leave it up there for a minute as we get more people on. Which founding father signed the Declaration of Independence only later to recanted the Declaration of Independence? It means he didn't want to be on there anymore. Answer that question to the Frog News Network at gmail.com. The first one with the correct answer will get a 6-pack of water from Liberty Water. Okay, also tonight, folks, let me get that off the screen. If you guess how many drops are in the speech, I just shall show you again. I went and got the shirts. We got plenty of them. If you guess how many drops are in the speech, I'll send you a T-shirt, Dr. Pepe, and it's on the back too. You'll win a T-shirt. How many Intel drops is in the speech? Because we'll decode that for you, and we'll let you know. And just tell me the shirt size. Also, the Frog News Network at gmail.com. So let's get things started.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body. How you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Hi, Bonafide here. Are you sick of all the censorship going on in America today? Do you want to hear the uncensored truth? Well, here's your opportunity. Come hear Pastor Greg Locke, Brad Barton from The Little Talk Show, Professor Toto, Lynn Wood, and many others. July the 10th, Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium. For more information, go to libertyevents.org. That is libertyevents.org. We hope to see you there.
All right, we're back. Hey guys, that's a pretty cool video. The radio station down in South Carolina made that up, and I downloaded that. For all you guys wondering where the comments went, seeing that somebody's hired somebody to attack the comments in the live chat, we've cut that off. But you will have the opportunity to call in next week. We're going to set up a call-in number, and then all these people that seem to want to complain and make all these accusations up can call in and we can talk about it. But of course, if you start screaming and cursing on the air and have no opinion and no way to fix the country, you're not going to last long on the phone. So you'll have the opportunity to have input again. It'll be just in a different fashion as a call-in thing. And we think that's great, and can't wait to get that started. Just wanted to give y'all a couple of things that's going on. There's no intel. And any intel that you're hearing, it's all Inquirer intel. It's stuff somebody heard from somebody else, heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend that you've been telling intel around. So there's really nothing out there. The only thing I'm hearing and coming from real good sources up top is stay out of the big cities, stay away from the fireworks displays, keep your kids at home. I can see if you want to go to fireworks display and it's not in a big city or something, that's cool, but still be very, very safe. Be very, know what's around you. Have a way out in case something happens. I'm going to just stay at home. But be very careful. I think we're going to start seeing things. This is just my opinion, not what I've heard. What a greater time for the QFS and everything to switch over than on Independence Day, and then on Monday everything hits. Well, we don't know. You follow what I say? I don't know, but it's so much stuff going on, but we're not hearing nothing. You follow what I'm saying? So it's like, something's just got to happen. Something has got to happen. Something has got to give, is what I'm trying to say. Is so that it's not going to be a very long show today, because this show's about, I'm trying to bring people together and let you guys know that our show's about real news and about, people with values that want to know how to fix the country. That's the thing I want to tell you tonight. And as the rally starts, I just wanted to come on and let you know that on my page and in the group, we're going to be sharing the stream to the Trump rally. If you can't get it where you're at, you can watch it on there. And like I said, we'll open, I don't know when we'll open the comments back up, if ever, because people are being, actually, there's people being paid. There's all kind of stuff coming up against us. That's totally not true. I don't let people talk bad about people in our group, but I guess it happens elsewhere. But that's okay. I'm the bigger person behind it. It doesn't happen in our group. So with that being said, remember, it's real news that we try to give you, real answers to how to fix things in our country, from attending school board meetings to city council meetings, getting involved in the politics in your town and try to get involved with it to fix what's wrong, to stand up for the Constitution, stand up for your rights. You understand what I'm saying, guys and girls? Like I said, we ain't gonna be very long at all tonight. Probably 15 minutes is all I'm gonna go, because like I said, there's not a lot to really chew on tonight. And if what you're going to hear is a bunch of the same stuff, why should I repeat that? And it's not even proven to be right. Has anybody been right about anything they've said so far? That's what it comes down to. We need real answers. And I'm afraid the real answers are you got to get involved in your cities. You got to get involved in your states. That's the real answers. Let's see what the president has tonight. And like I said, let me grab it again. If you guess how many Intel drops are in his speech, I will send you free one of the brand new Dr. Pepe shirts. You just tell me your size and I'll send it off to you. Okay. So, you'll send that to worldwide, just worldwide, excuse me. Send it to the Frog News Network at gmail.com, the Frog News Network at gmail.com. And I'll send you a free shirt if you guessed how many Intel drops are in the speech from Trump tonight. I look for him. It's pouring down, raining in Sarasota right now. I just looked at the radar. So I think they have an alternate location, which is just only hundreds of yards away inside a gymnasium, it looks like, that could probably hold about 400, 500. If it's raining like that, they're not going to let him outside. So they have two facilities right there because Richard, citizen journalist, he was inside that. And I think that was the backup because they knew it could be real stormy. They're not going to let the president be outside in the rain and lightning. You follow what I'm saying? But that's what's going on down there. And I hope that we get some really solid drops tonight about what's up and coming. I think here's something I just heard, and this is real information. The event that Robert David Steele was going to have up in South Dakota, they were asked to cancel. There's no more information on it. They spent a ton of money on that event, and people spent a ton of money to get to that event, and it was canceled. They didn't say who asked them to cancel, but they canceled. There might be something behind that, allegedly. I don't know, but they spent millions of dollars to put that patriotic show on up there, and it's been canceled. So maybe that's the trigger, is that they were supposed to be there on the 4th of July and they didn't want them there. Who knows? Maybe they're out there chiseling on that mountain and there's a new person coming up on it. You never know. But like I said, guys and girls, not a lot of stuff out there right now. What you got to know is, are you prepared if it does go down? No, this is a long weekend. What a better time for it to happen, to gain our independence back again from what we've been under like slaves ever since, back when the Federal Reserve started. So if QFS starts and reevaluation starts, the lights are going out. And you better get ready for it. And it might be the 4th of July to remember. More than likely, this will be the last 4th of July that we ever celebrate on the 4th, because the 3rd and the 4th is a satanic holiday. There was no significance to it with our country other than there was a satanic holiday. So they might, I don't know, move it to the 2nd or maybe even another month away. We all know that they're going to be moving the White House. Also, let me see. My buddy is messaging me. Hold on. Let me get my buddy Tim's going to jump on and let him get in. He was driving out to Nashville, and we'll get him on the show. give him a few minutes. I just sent him the link. But like I said, guys, if you guess how many drops are in the speech tonight, I'm going to be glad to send you a T-shirt. I'll pay for the shipping, everything. Just make sure you give me the size and the address that you want it delivered to. It's got to be within the continental United States. I'm not shipping stuff to Timbuktu, within the continental United States, so I can ship it. Here's one. That's what it looked like when it's shipped to you. It comes in a little bag like that, all folded up and nice and neat, in another plastic bag, and then in the poly mailer. So we're waiting for Tim to come on. But like I said, we need to bring the country back together. We need to separate ourselves from people that don't want to do nothing but sit on their butts and wait for the next stimulus check, or wait for the next handout, or don't want to do nothing, or when's Nassar Gassara going to start, and ask a million questions but don't want to research nothing. We're looking for listeners that want to be patriots. That are patriots, that are willing to fight for their rights for their country. You're the subscribers we want. You're the 100 million strong that voted for Trump. You're our listeners. We want to separate ourselves from that. So as we wait for Tim to come on, what else today? Like I said, I haven't seen much of nothing. Did you guys see where the Gulf of Mexico, there was at one of the places where they get oil out of the ground? Here comes Bonafide now. Actually, the Gulf was on fire. Here he is. I'm adding him to the stream right now. What happened here? Let me get him on there. There he is.
How y'all doing?
I can't hear you.
Is my microphone broke?
No, it's kind of low though.
Let me see.
You don't have to speak up, homie. Have you made it to Nashville yet?
I am in Nashville, Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm out here waiting on my wife, because, you ain't got nothing to do but sit around and wait on a woman. So I'm out here in the van waiting on her. She in there ironing or something.
Well, I was telling somebody was complaining the chat's not on. And I explained to everybody, if you got on when the show started, that we're no longer going to have the chat on or the comments on, but starting next week, you'll be able to call in the show and voice your opinion like a real man or woman if you want to get your point across. So we'll be having a call-in show starting next week. What do you think about that, Tim?
So you got all of it lined up?
I'm working on it, bro, as we speak. I don't know if I got it lined up, but we'll have it figured out by the time I come down there. By the time we have by the Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, I guarantee we'll be able to do it. I'll do some tests with it in the next day or two with two computers and see how it goes. I just got to figure out how to switch it back and forth with the voice when people call in. But I'm excited to get that done. That gives people the opportunity to call in that might not want to be on video, but don't mind calling in and voicing their opinion. Hey, we don't have to agree with you. You can call in with your opinion. If you have a better idea of fixing what's wrong in this country, we'd sure like to hear it, wouldn't we, Tim?
You're exactly right.
Because,
all ideas.
Well, what we want to do is we attend these rallies, we learn things and how to start and get involved in your community, because that's where it's got to start, from the ground up, like General Flynn says, and instead of wishing for when the next payments coming from the government. If people got to go back to work, people got to start going back to being normal. And that's the whole problem. Everybody's afraid to get back to normal. And it's been so long. It's kind of like, it feels strange when you're in a large crowd. I got to admit, it took a little getting used to when we all got back out without masks and everything. We were in front of 10,000 in Tampa. And next weekend, at Saturday, we're going to be down in Spartanburg, Tennessee, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Bonafide's event. We're going to have a great time down there talking to everybody that's coming in to speak. We'll get interviews with everybody. Tim's currently in Tennessee. What are you doing in Tennessee, bro?
We're going to go to church tomorrow with Pastor Greg Locke, and then tomorrow night or tomorrow evening at his church, he's got a few speakers that's going to be there, and then we're going to have a fireworks show at his church. I'm not too worried about it. It's out in the country, and just like you said about staying out of big cities, I'm all about that. I don't like being in them anyway, but.
Yeah, I got you. Me neither. Tampa was too big for me and stinky. don't know what it was.
You're
It
right
smelled
about
like
that.
this.
Yeah.
But I'd glad go back for another rally that size, though. Um,
Yeah.
I talked to John a little bit last night. Got on his show. It was late at night. Spoke to him. What a wonderful speaker he is. Also, he's going to be there, correct?
Yep. He called me just a little while ago, and he's wanting us to come down to his deal in August also.
Well, that's not a problem. I'll fly down and come to that deal. Can you go over some of the speakers you're going to have there that are verified that are coming into next Saturday?
That will be Brad Barton, Professor Toto, Candace Taylor, Presley Stutz, that was there on your show a few days ago.
Wonderful man.
Pastor Greg Locke.
Wow. Powerhouse.
And there's one other old guy. I can't remember his
One
name.
other old guy. He might know a little something.
Yeah.
He's a man of God. I know that.
Mr. Wood.
Mr. Lynn Wood going to be there. I
Mr.
can't wait
Lynn
to meet
Wood.
him. I can't wait.
Yeah, you're going to get to do an
meet
interview
him.
with him. You
Yeah.
should have seen the video where he was there. He made fun of Brad. I don't know. You don't know this, but when Brad does a speech or gets ready to go on stage, he writes down all these notes and he has to sit there for, I don't know, an hour. He'll lock himself in this van, you know. He said, man, nobody can't bother me. And he done the same thing. He done the same thing in Tampa. He didn't even have a speech in Tampa, but anyway, he locks himself up for a few minutes. And he done the same thing, and Lynn made fun of him. He made fun of him on stage.
I think I heard part of it.
Yeah, it's on Lynn's Telegram right now, where he asked Brad, what are you writing down? So Lynn got his paper from him. So Lynn started reading it because Brad said, I got to write this stuff down so I don't forget it. He said, the very first thing you wrote down is, my name is Brad Barton.
You got to be kidding me.
You go look on Lynn's Telegram. On Lynn's Telegram, you got to see that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He had Brad's papers in his hand, and he just made fun of him because he wrote all these notes down.
Well, guys and girls,
funny.
got this in today delivered. This will hold your cell phone, and it actually has an external microphone on it. Because as we know, when we video, unless you got the iPhone 12, the microphone works on the wrong side all the time. This has a microphone where you can hear on both sides. It also has another lens that screws right into it, and it can give you wide shots. Because we're going to be interviewing everybody, even the people that are there to watch, and ask them what they want to see, because that's what the real news is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to give you the real news of what's going on and what people want to see that do to change the country back to the way it was, and even make it better than it was, because we didn't pay attention for so long. It's got to where it's at now. So we need to grab hold and get this country back. And and what we're learning going to these rallies with these speakers is how to do this. They actually can tell you where to go to get the paperwork and do everything you need to do to get involved in your communities. That's some real strong stuff. And I think John's.
Let me tell you a little operation I found out about. I hadn't told you about the deal with the rhino hunt. Did I tell you about going to that meeting?
No, go ahead and tell us.
All right. So what these guys are doing, this guy in Greenville, South Carolina, he owns an auction house. So we don't have an auction on Tuesday night. So I think it's once a month. He'll have it's called Rhino Hunt. So what they do is they have people in there, and there was like 200 people showed up to this deal. And they have a few people get up and talk, and they talk about stuff going on in their community. And so what they'll do is, all the politicians have got their pages, and they publicly announce where they're going to be at. So what they're doing is they're getting the information off of these pages, whether it be a rhino or not, and going to these little town hall meetings. And basically what they do is they share it on their email list. And then the next thing you know, there'll be 20 to 50 patriots show up at their meeting, and they'll start asking questions that make the politicians uncomfortable, and
Right.
then they'll close the meeting. So basically, what we're doing is we're doing the exact same thing that AOC done to us.
Right.
Is we're asking the questions that they don't want to answer. Another thing that they do is they get their voter, the list that tells what they voted on.
Right.
We have found when you elect one of these guys, they're going to vote the way they want to, and they can care less about your opinion after that.
They want to vote
they ask them,
according to party lines.
Yep. So they ask you, why did you vote this way, and what is your feelings on this? And they asking them very hard questions. And that is exactly how that we're going to take apart the rhino part of the Republican Party. You got to understand that there's a difference between a Republican and a patriot.
Right. But you there?
Trying to call me.
Okay, you're back. Hey, yeah,
Yep.
I think I seen actually Lynn would do that at one of these rhino meetings.
Yeah, he
and
done
ask him,
day.
would you overturn the election if it was proven that Donald Trump actually won and the guy got caught up and didn't know what in the world to say?
Yep. Basically, they stood up and adjourned the meeting. Said we pull a motion to adjourn this meeting, and the next thing you know, there's a couple other rhinos in there. And they shut the meeting down. So basically, what we're going to have to do is we're going to take over these meetings. We're going to go in there, and these people don't understand that we have the power. We have the power to go in there and ask these questions and make them feel uncomfortable. But you got to be educated on your local politics. Is what's going on. I don't care if it's a school board meeting. I don't care if you're talking to the governor or, a senator or whatever. If you disagree with any vote that they had, get up and ask them about it. You got to call them out. We cannot be quiet any longer.
No, everybody in the country, including myself, didn't get involved in anything. So that's how it got to where we are now. Well, we almost lost the whole country. We can take it all back. There's 100 million Republicans, Trump supporters that don't want to lose this country, and people that love this country and that will fight for this country. That's the subscribers we want. That's the people we want to get to listen to us so they can go out and do this in their communities. Ain't that right?
That's right. You're breaking up on me. Listen, she just called. I'm sure she's walking around here lost somewhere looking for me. But y'all have a blessed
just
night,
hold on for
we'll
you.
Talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it now.
I'm telling everybody, whoever watches Trump speak tonight and they guess how many drops there are, they get a free T-shirt. They send the how many drops there was into the Gmail address at the Frog News Network at gmail.com. You get a free T-shirt. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Don't forget to be safe out here tonight, tomorrow night, and the following day. You might see super big things Monday. There's no concrete evidence of all that. Don't fall for the National Enquirer news. Okay, guys? Anyways, we'll see you later. We love you. You Frog and Knights, you're the best. Talk to you later.